Creator Source. So this webinar is going to be very, very special. And as we're coming into the new year, I think it's really beneficial to really almost like collect yourself from everything you experienced in the last year, which was a lot. And what it's going to do is it's really going to accept what's actually really in your system and then accept to connect to the highest version of you on a highest conscious level version of you. So it's going to connect deeply with your genetic place first. And what we're going to do is we're really going to do something I haven't worked with before. It's, I worked a lot with the genetics in the past with the ancestors, but this is going to be really allowing them to clear themselves. So what I'm going to do is really open the space for you to be fully in your genetic place first, and accepting that, acknowledging that, and then acknowledging your higher self and every part of your system and every level of consciousness between yourself, your genetic, and your higher self. Full acceptance of what's in this space. Then I'll be supporting you just to open up the connection with the ancestors, your genetic ancestors, because it's really crucial in a way, because you've got their topics in your system. So I want to work in a slightly different way than before. So first, setting up the genetics in the correct way by honoring the blueprint of your ancestors. Then inviting your ancestors to connect to their own genetic place, plus the higher self and everything between, even if they've passed, because the topics are there. And allowing them to work on themselves, allowing their higher self to work on themselves, allowing your higher self to clear from the physical body anything that's ready to be transformed and cleared. Also with the belief systems, and what's coming up is very strong, is to clear the limiting belief systems we've taken on from our ancestors. So they can clear it themselves, and then you can clear it yourself. This will have an impact through your ancestral line. It'll have an impact in your system and with your children too, future generations too. So it will allow you to really honor who you are on a soul level and really connect to your value on a soul level of who you really are and everything you are. So it's going to really clear density from your system, from your cells, from your life, and from your subconsciousness. So you can really embody yourself. You will get a sense that you'll go higher and higher every time, every meditations, we go deeper and deeper into our system. It means we're clearing more density, and you'll be able to hold more, more of yourself, more of your soul level. The more our soul is in, the more we're going to manifest. Also, what I feel is coming in is going to the point of creation. This is the formless part of creation. So it's a field of creation, transformation before the physical. So this is really, really important for manifestation in your life and the formless part. So it's like we're surrounded with creation, and we have it within our hearts, within ourselves, and within our soul level, and also on a higher self level. So when you tap into that field, that is in your life and that is in your cells, and you're tapping into your unlimited potential. Each one of us have incredible gifts, incredible potential, and it's only ourselves and our beliefs, limiting belief systems, which is boxing us from our full potential. So this webinar, 4 webinars, be really going through whatever's in your system and whatever programming is there, limiting you from your full potential. So it's going to really activate who you are, discernment, pulling back from old systems where you gave your power away, people you gave your power away, codependency, and really dropping into yourself. And you'll feel this higher, pure connection, deeper connection, cellularly too. So if this resonates with you and you'd like to move into the full year, fully aligned, fully connected to your soul, fully connected to your compass, I invite you to be part of this webinar. And with the work I do, it's really working on very, very deep layers. You do not have to feel things. You do not have to understand. Most times I don't understand. I'm being guided by my higher self to do, to open up different fields. And the shift happens on a cellular cellular level. And so it's really, really deep work, transformational work. And the mind doesn't have to understand it. You know, if the mind's active, it's perfect because the mind is simply active because there's topics which you've been dissociating from and you didn't want to feel, you didn't want to hear, or you didn't want to overcome them. And it's perfect. So if you notice yourself dissociated, the mind active, resistance, simply accept it's there and give it space. Don't try and fix it, give it space. And the transformation happens. So this work, it just never stops. It just keeps transforming, transforming, transforming. And you'll have after the lives, you'll have the recordings, the replay to watch again whenever you feel it. And you'll be bathing in those creation fields and it will keep aligning you deeper and deeper. So it's going to be 4 potent webinars about creation and really connecting directly to your higher self. And then your higher self will be operating your life. It's a beautiful way of being. So I invite you to be stepping into the new year, being the full version of you. So if this resonates, I look forward to seeing you at the webinar. And once I say, don't worry if you feel it's crazy, it doesn't work. I was smiling, later on, earlier on, even about, not everybody gets this work. I don't always get this work. You don't have to understand it. I don't always have to understand it. It may seem crazy. I've worked with yogis, I've worked with many, many people, and the mind thinks it's crazy. The mind thinks it's ridiculous, and it's all beautiful and it's all okay. And because it's really connecting to the deepest level of your soul before mind, before thoughts. So it's going on a deep, deep soul level. So any parts of you that maybe doesn't want to change may be activated before the webinar or during the webinar. So simply accept what's in your system and enjoy it and embrace the experience. Beautiful. So if I don't see you before the new year, have a beautiful new year. Wishing you all the best. And thank you for all your support over the last year. And let's step in and do this together. And thank you to the group as well. The group is getting so strong, so powerful, so supportive of each other. And it's very exciting moving into the new year. So I invite you to be part of this beautiful webinar. Thank you.